Hi, I'm Matt Patterson, Enterprise reporter with the Oklahoman, and we're back with another edition of Zoo Tales. I'm joined by Carrie Allen from the Oklahoma City Zoo and Marine Mammal Supervisor Heather Down. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great, doing wonderful.
A couple of things going on at the zoo with some promotions. Some would say it's a sweet promotion. Talk a little bit, I stole your line. Talk about what's going on at the zoo promotion-wise.
Okay. Yes, it is a sweet promotion. We have a partnership with Buy for Less grocery stores, and we are doing a promotion involving the Little Debbie zebra cakes. And so if a person goes to a Buy for Less store or Uptown Grocery, Smart Saver Grocers, between now and June 14th, then they can buy 3 Little Debbie zebra cake products, and they will get a coupon for a child admission to the zoo. So it's a really nice little promotion that's going on. We want to recognize them as our partners, Little Debbie and Buy for Less. And also when they're at the zoo, they can go by and see our zebra, Zubri, who's new. So he's just about 6 months old.
Yeah,
he's precious. So
he's pretty active. I've seen him out there a few times.
He's very active. Yes. So he's a little rambunctious.
And you guys and we also have World Oceans Day coming up, and there is a sequel to a movie that a lot of people like.
I know. Can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I just have to. Okay. We'll do anything to get attention, you know.
Right.
Okay. So, okay, I've got to take these off. Okay. So, World Oceans Day, we're celebrating that on Friday. And along with that comes our little promotion about Finding Dory. This is some swag that we're going to be giving away at the zoo. And Finding Dory is the sequel to Finding Nemo that was, 10, 12 years ago. And so Finding Dory is the sequel to that, and we are going to be invited to 2 nights of a preview before the opening on June 17th. So the preview nights are the 13th and 14th of June. Mm-hmm. We've got 100 tickets that we're going to be able to give out for Finding Dory. So come to World Oceans Day on Friday, and you might win a chance to get those free tickets, 2 tickets per deal, and be able to come to Finding Dory.
And World Oceans Day is tomorrow, but the zoo is celebrating it on Friday.
Yes,
correct?
Thank you for that clarification. So yeah, we're going to give away swag and tickets to Finding Dory preview. I'm going to promote that. And so World Oceans Day is really big at the zoo, and it's all about the commotion that is in our ocean.
Right.
I got that one in.
That's great.
A lot of trash that goes on in our oceans, and we want to educate people. And Heather's going to tell us more about that and why we have this lovely figure right here.
And before we begin on that, Heather has never seen Finding Nemo, which is funny because she is a marine mammal supervisor. We were laughing about that a minute ago.
The truth comes out.
But this is really not funny in a lot of ways, right? Why is it so important? Is the health of the oceans for the animals that live in them? What's important about that?
Yeah, so just to elaborate a little bit off of Carrie talking about World Oceans Day. So it's a global day of fun, and it's a collaboration, across the world of lots of individuals and facilities coming together to celebrate our ocean. And with the Earth's surface being 71% ocean and containing over 97% of the water that we need to exist, it's a critical environment for our existence, but also for the life that lives within it. So we really hope to inspire a lot of Oklahomans and people that come to our zoo on World Oceans Day. We hope that they're inspired to help take care of their environment. And I don't think a lot of people realize that how interconnected our waterways are. So even in landlocked Oklahoma, our rivers and our streams and our lakes, it all flows out to the bay. So we can start protecting our marine environment by, just starting in our own backyard and our own community, and realizing that, we are interconnected in that way. And so it's really important.
And to that end, you guys built this display, right?
Awesome sea lion, yeah. So our zoo our staff went out one morning and collected a bunch of trash and debris from a lake that's adjacent to our zoo. And just in one little corner of this lake, in just 2 hours, we collected 10 large trash bags full of trash and junk and items that should have been recycled as well. And so we kind of put together this cool sea lion, and it'll be on display at World Oceans Day, where you can come learn a little bit more about plastic pollution and how important it is that we keep plastic out of the ocean. And so this guy we actually made out of styrofoam, so we reused styrofoam from some packaging, and this is just a super small percentage of trash that we collected. And so we put it together on this sea lion in hopes to kind of make that connection of, you know, how affected sea lions and marine life are by trash.
You've got a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, yeah.
There are obviously a lot of wrappers, it looks like, but also a comb, and I don't even know what that is. That looks like a handle of some kind.
So plastic straps, so anything that's a loop is really bad for animals, because that's how they can get their necks caught in them. Straws, any one-time use plastics, we're trying to encourage everyone to limit their usage. And I made a pledge, you know, the beginning of this year, I'm going to cut down on straws, and I'm going to cut down on plastic bags, and I'm going to use reusable bags when I go grocery shopping. And those are the two items that are really inundated out in our marine environment, and that these animals are kind of ingesting or getting entangled in. So.
And like you mentioned, plastic is especially problematic, right?
Yes, yeah.
As you see with those masses of trash and stuff in the ocean, a lot of times that is all mostly plastic.
That's important for, especially in Oklahoma when it's so windy, because you don't know where this trash came from or where it's blown in from, and certainly it can blow into lakes and rivers from anywhere. So even in Oklahoma, when we're, you know, have trash on the ground, it's blowing somewhere and probably hitting, you know, a water stream.
Right, yeah.
So.
And there's other ways too. There's a Seafood Watch. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, Seafood Watch is a really neat program. It's a nationwide program, and you can learn more about it when you come to the zoo. You can check out in our lower aquarium gallery. We have a really awesome Seafood Watch display, or you can download the Seafood Watch app that goes with you everywhere that your phone goes. So if you're out at a restaurant and you want to know whether you're eating seafood from a sustainable fishery, and so why that's important is you don't want to pull seafood from a fishery that can't sustain itself. So yeah, so it's really important. So this app is really cool because it kind of breaks down certain species from shellfish to other fish, and kind of tells you, you know, hey, steer away from this one, or hey, this one's okay to eat without being detrimental to the survival of that species. And so that is one way that you can help protect the oceans, is by being mindful of where your fish is coming from.
As a matter of fact, I was at a popular local seafood place this weekend, and they had exactly that on their menus.
That is awesome.
Seafood.
Very
so
cool.
you do see that out there in some places.
And on Friday, I just wanted to mention that it is from 10 to 2, and they will learn a lot about the Seafood Watch, and there'll be other activities that the kids will be learning about. So that's the time and place to be on Friday.
And you can come see the real sea lions, not the trash
Right.
ones.
That's true.
They're a lot more fun, but this is impressive still.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Thank
for our
you.
teenagers.
Thank you. They worked really well.
How long did it take you to put that together?
I think forming the sea lion out of the styrofoam was the toughest job, and so one of our trainers, Megan, put a lot of effort into that, and she did awesome.
Have the actual sea lions seen this version?
Actually, yeah, it was a great form of enrichment, and so we just kind of set it outside their habitat, and they definitely did the whole, what is that?
Yeah,
and so
I
they're
bet.
curious of it, so it was a lot of fun.
Cool, very cool.
Yeah.
Heather Down and Carrie Allen from the Oklahoma City Zoo, thanks for joining us
Thank
today,
you.
guys.
Thanks for having us.